Hey everybody. Got a comment that somebody wanted to see my progression with deadlifts, so I figured I'd make a video of it. So first, if you have a chance, can you go ahead and hit subscribe or the like button? That'd be great. So with deadlifts, this is my worst power lift. I'm just terrible at them. I don't know why. And when I first started, I made really quick progress on bench press and squats and not really on deadlift. And I think that was because in my life I've done bench before and done leg press, things that are squat-ish, but never did anything like a deadlift. I was always afraid to. I was afraid I was going to hurt my back. So for a while, my weights on my deadlifts were actually lower than my weights on my squats, but I think that's changing. So I haven't done 1 rep maxes in a while, but I'm able to move up in weight pretty good on deadlift. So today, I'm going to try 240, so a set of 5 for 240. So for those of you who want to know about my programming, I've got very loose informal programming that's roughly based on the science of 5x5. I'm just not doing that frequency for 2 reasons. One is I'm older, I'm in my 50s, and the other is that I'm busy, so I don't always have enough time to do something like a 5x5 workout. So without further ado, here we go with deadlifts. So today I'm going to work up to 240 pounds for a set of 5. And away we go. Here I'm just trying to limber up. My quads were a little stiff from the last squat session, and I think maybe I'm not doing enough squatting. And you'll notice in 5x5 they have more frequency of squats than they do of the other lifts. And then with deadlifts, of course, you just do the 1 set instead of 5 sets, so it's like a 5x1. But I think that's kind of our genetic ancestry. Humans were meant to have to walk a lot, so our legs are probably capable of doing more work than other parts of our body. So we probably had to walk and move around everywhere. So our quads and stuff like that probably recover quickly and need more work. Whereas our backs, I don't know. How often did cavemen need to lift up boulders? I don't really know. I don't know any cavemen, so I can't really ask. But here I am continuing to warm up, just trying to get the blood to my legs and work out any of the residual stiffness from the other day. Working on form, trying to trace the bar up my body. Again, just trying to get limber and trying to focus on form. So those are the 2 things I'm doing here because the weight's not very much. So here I am doing 185. That's 135 plus 50. Not really a problem. And deadlifts were just horrible for me. If you guys have been following this thing since the beginning, I couldn't move weight on deadlifts. I just ended up where I just wasn't doing very good with them. Now I'm adding about 5 pounds whenever I feel like I can move up. So I'm adding 5 pounds and I feel like I've got a lot of runway here. So right now my weights are 230 for squat, which I think I'm going to do that for a few weeks. It still feels hard to me. I'm doing 190 on the bench and I feel like maybe I'm a week or 2 away from moving up to 195. Today I'm going to try 240 with deadlifts, and I honestly feel like I can move up pretty quickly with deadlifts. I feel like I'm ready to move this weight up. You'll see in the end, I know what the outcome of this lift is, that it really isn't that bad for me. So here I am at 215. So just doing my thing at 215. And this is starting to be challenging, but it's not that bad. I could do a lot of this. And now the moment of truth. So there's a little chip on the end of each one of these. So this is 240 pounds. And you'll see it's just not really that bad. Now, my PR from months ago on the deadlift, my legit PR is probably like 275. And then I had some lifts that were really close to getting like 295. But I'm not sure that I ever actually completed one of those. So really, this is really close to what my PR was not that long ago. I just plateaued for a long time, and now I've broken out, and the weights are going up every week. So I feel like I can actually move up in weight from this because for 5 reps, I feel like there was a lot more left in the tank. I just don't want to go too quickly, so maybe try 245 next week and see how that goes, and maybe I'll be repping 250-pound deadlifts here pretty soon. Checking the mirror for my form, that's why I keep looking to my side, and then making the monkey face, and here I go, being gorilla strong. Okay, so that's it for now. I feel like there's a lot of runway ahead on deadlifts. I think I'm going to probably improve on that pretty rapidly. Bench, I feel like I might be able to move up 5 pounds up to 195 in a week or 2. And then squats at 230 pounds for 5x5 is probably right where I should be. I may be there a little bit a while. So we'll see what goes on. Maybe by Christmas my deadlift total will be a lot better. This has just been frustrating for me because up until now my deadlifts were terrible and I didn't know why, and I was putting in work. But this is like anything athletic. You can hit a plateau and you just don't improve for the longest time. Then all of a sudden the work you put in just kind of pays off, and then you bust out of your plateau and you just start hitting new PRs. So deadlift, I haven't done any 1-rep maxes. I'm a little afraid of doing too much of that kind of stuff. I did a lot of that when I was starting lifting just because it's too much of a temptation to resist. You just want to screw around and see how strong you are. But right now I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt. So I'm probably going to try and stick with weights that I can do 5 reps of or something like that, and especially on deadlifts because it's just one set. So we'll see how it goes. That's it. All right, everybody. Thanks, and hope you have a great workout. We'll see you again soon.